yeah, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Debo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how. Yeah, Debo, where you at? He scared this.
Where Debo at? Where he at? Where he at? Yeah, they say he the one tearing up the town. Yeah, I'm here for him. Yeah. Oh, I'm here for his ass. Where Debo at? Don't run. Don't run, Bill. Don't run. Don't run. Make that fight happen. And we heard a little bit. You had a conversation. Keyshawn was like, after I knock this boy out, can we get it done? And you was just like, yeah, I honor what we talked about in the DMs and all that. Yeah, honor it, Bill. Honor it.
Keyshawn Davis recently issued a warning to Devin Haney during an Instagram live session, confidently stating that he will defeat him in dominant fashion and demonstrate that Haney cannot handle his punching power.
Craig, and you gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You gonna get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick. hit. Belt. So organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me. Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him.
Keyshawn Davis stated that the boxing world has already seen Ryan Garcia decisively defeat Devin Haney, and now he plans to prove that he is capable of accomplishing the same result.
Organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me. Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him.
Keyshawn Davis jokingly mocked Devin Haney for visiting the iconic Friday movie house, humorously suggesting that he would hit Debo Dev with the same force that Debo famously took in the film.
Hey, where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him? Nigga hot, man. Debo! Hey, Debo!
Keyshawn Davis criticized Devin Haney, claiming that he has been overly protected throughout his career, heavily reliant on his father's guidance, and unable to truly accept and learn from his defeat.
The word to put this, you're a bitch. Excuse my language. That's how I feel. You're soft. You do not take your L's. You a person that been given everything all your life, a daddy's boy, making sure you've been straight all your life, and now you took your first loss. I feel like you don't really not take.
Former champion Tim Bradley commended Keyshawn Davis for his skill and confidence, while also criticizing Devin Haney's team and raising concerns about the effectiveness of their overall strategy.
Daddy didn't know what the hell he was doing. I told you to go chase some goddamn chickens. I told you gonna need to be able to pick up them feet and punch coming forward without falling the fuck over. Yeah, you fell in. Keyshawn ain't gonna fall in on your ass unless he want to. Yeah, Keyshawn can throw punches as he's entering mid-range and still keep his damn distance. And he can bag up out of range if he need to at the same time. He can go backwards, forward, side to side, whatever, man, like some damn switches. Yeah, on the 62 Impala, baby. Yeah. Oh, he got that power, too. Oh, he got that power. All that, hey, clinching, hugging and stuff. I'm telling you, yeah, I already know, Bill, you don't want none of no damn Keyshawn. I know you don't want none. Hey, I know Dev will fight anybody. Dev crazy as hell. Yeah, that boy fighting.
According to Bradley, Keyshawn Davis moves effortlessly in all directions and possesses genuine punching power. He highlighted Davis's convincing stoppage of Jermaine Ortiz, noting that he had anticipated a tougher contest, but was surprised by how easily Ortiz was handled. Bradley explained that Ortiz attempted multiple adjustments, changing stances and tactics, yet nothing proved effective. He cautioned that Devin Haney could face similar difficulties, emphasizing that Davis understands Haney's patterns and tendencies inside the ring.
Was gonna be the next one. Yeah, and he did exactly what he said he was gonna do. He was gonna stop Ortiz, and he stopped his shit. I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than that. He stopped his ass easy. Keyshawn ran through Ortiz. Ortiz didn't know what to do. Ortiz was like, ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing working. What can I do? Let me switch southpaw. Bing, 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 bing. Let me go orthodox. Bing, bing, bing. Let me try to get in my rhythm. Bing, bing. Let me try to change guard. Bing, 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 bing. I mean, everything he did, it got taken away from his. And that's the same thing that's gonna happen to freaking Devin Haney. He get in there with Keyshawn Davis. Everything you do. I know your every move, Dev. I know your every move, Dev. Yeah, I do. I do know your every move, Dev. For real. And you don't think Keyshawn know it? Keyshawn sees it. He see what he can do to get your son's ass. He see what he can do.
Trainer Kenny Ellis, who works with Gervonta Davis, offered a measured response to Keyshawn Davis's recent performance and his challenge to Devin Haney. Ellis acknowledged that Keyshawn performed well overall, delivering a strong showing, particularly with his stoppage of Jermaine Ortiz, who had never been stopped before. However, he observed that Keyshawn's defensive precision didn't appear as sharp as in some of his earlier bouts. Ellis also compared Keyshawn's aggressive style to that of Nigel Benn, highlighting similarities in their attacking approach and forward pressure.
To Keyshawn's performance,
he did well. You know, his style.
I can't hear you, Coach. Smash the like button, yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
I said that particular style, Keyshawn remind me of. He looked just like Nigel Benn, Conor Benn's dad.
How so?
The style he was fighting, the way he was, you know, he didn't look like his defense wasn't as tight when his previous fights. But he did good. He did good.
Right. You know, obviously a statement when Jermaine Ortiz never been stopped, but at the same time calls out Devin Haney.
Regarding the Haney call-out, Ellis suggested that Keyshawn Davis could benefit from gaining more experience before facing a seasoned fighter like Devin Haney, who has a significantly higher number of professional bouts. He stressed the importance of accumulating additional rounds, especially full 12-round experience, to develop greater ring maturity. Still, Ellis made it clear that if Keyshawn genuinely feels ready, he should pursue the opportunity. He also acknowledged the increasing back and forth between the camps, noting that the conversation about the fight is gaining serious momentum.
I think he should get a couple more rounds in before, you know, go at Devin Haney. But, you know, if he feel like he can take him, let him get at him, you know? Let him get at him.
Are you looking at it more like that 12-round experience type deal?
Yeah.
Getting rounds in?
Get some rounds in, you know. Get some rounds in.
When you listen to and then, you know, there's back and forth going with them too. You know, Devin saying that, you know, he would like to fight, you know, the little brother before the big brother. You know, what's your thoughts on that? I think there was a tweet saying that Shakur, I don't want to step on Devin Haney's toes. I'm going to let Keyshawn get Devin Haney. I mean, you know, a lot of people had lots to say about it. They're saying that, listen, they're breaking down the rankings with two to three.
Potential showdown between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis is rapidly emerging as one of boxing's most talked about matchups, following Haney's move to welterweight and his championship status after the Norman fight. The timing of this rivalry feels more plausible than ever. Keyshawn possesses the physical frame and confidence to compete at the higher weight, and he is actively pushing for the fight rather than waiting on the sidelines. What sets this situation apart is that the call-out feels both organic and strategic. Keyshawn has released multiple videos directly addressing Haney, using humor and bold references to build anticipation for the clash.
Frame, and Keyshawn is actively pursuing and calling out Devin, which I actually like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, right? Because again, my issue is do it when it makes sense. This time it makes sense. Right here, I have it pulled up, Keyshawn Davis. He didn't do just one, but he did 2 videos popping it and getting at Devin Haney.
Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me.
The playful Debo comparison and brick reference added personality to the promotion while still signaling serious intent. It was entertaining, yet strategic. Many analysts believe that when a fight makes sense both competitively and commercially, momentum develops naturally. And that seems to be happening here. With both fighters undefeated and exuding confidence, the rivalry feels authentic. If negotiations come together, this matchup could become a defining moment in the careers of both athletes.
Brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick. Hit. Belt. So organic, so genuine. Pick on me. I want you to pick on me. Tell Debo come this way. What you talking about? You know what Craig did to him.
Wow.
Hey. So-called.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. The hit part was kind of funny.
Hey. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Hey.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia recently shared his thoughts on what could elevate Devin Haney to the next level. Garcia noted that while Haney is already disciplined, dedicated, and highly skilled, real growth often comes from training in a fiercely competitive gym environment. He emphasized that true improvement occurs when sparring partners are there not just to survive rounds, but to genuinely compete and push limits. Garcia also mentioned that he has had several respectful discussions with Bill Haney about the possibility of Devin gaining experience in his gym.
Back to the question and everything, I mentioned Haney responded. Did you read his response? Or did anyone ever bring it to your attention?
Yeah, where he said that they've thought about it, but because of Ellie.
Yeah.
Look,
he doesn't want Ellie.
I've had a lot of conversations with his dad, and he's always told me that he would love to get some good work here in my gym. And believe me, fighters like Haney who train hard, very dedicated, very disciplined. I think that thing that might be missing is a gym where you're gonna have competition, where you're gonna have fighters that want to kick your ass. That's the kind of competition that makes you better. That's why you just seen Duarte's fucking sparring session. We got two guys that want to beat him up, and that's what makes.
He highlighted that his gym culture revolves around internal competition, where every fighter strives to outperform the others while still maintaining camaraderie outside the ring. Garcia believes that this hunger helps sharpen elite talent, rather than advocating a complete training overhaul. He pointed to the advantages of occasional sparring camps in an environment filled with ambitious fighters eager to prove themselves. He explained that many boxers thrive in such settings because it demands constant adaptation. Even a temporary stint in Garcia's gym, he suggested, could provide Haney with the fresh challenges needed to refine his already impressive skill set.
Wants to be better than the other, because that's one thing, that's the advice I always give him. You want to be the best in the gym. You guys are all teammates, you guys are all friends, but inside the ring, you want to be better than whoever's in front of you. So that's what Haney, I would like to see from Haney, because I like Haney, I like his dad. They've always respected me. So, a gym where he's gonna get real work, not sparring partners that are there to do what he tells them to do, that are there to get their ass kicked. No, I think he needs sparring partners that are gonna try to kick his ass. Not because I want to train him, but just to improve him, because I like him as a person. I like his dad as a person. They've always been really, really good people to me. So that's the conversations we've had before. Coming over and sparring, he's got his reason maybe, but Ellie comes once a week, once every 2 weeks, so more likely he wouldn't even.
Greg Hackett offers his usual candid analysis of the upcoming Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney fight, predicting a mix of inside and outside fighting that will alternate between clean exchanges and intense, gritty moments. Hackett notes that Haney taking on Davis, a fighter with just 14 professional bouts and a single title, is a necessary step for his career, as top-level opponents aren't handed to him. Both fighters stand to benefit from the matchup. He praises Davis for his accuracy, composure, and especially his body work, highlighting it as a strong indicator of skill and toughness. Hackett emphasizes that Davis will only struggle if he hesitates, while attacking with confidence will keep him competitive. Overall, he sees the fight as compelling and balanced, with clear paths to success for both boxers, and he commends Haney's strategy of maintaining tough competition to stay relevant in the division.
Straight gonna box him, keep him on the outside, or because these guys are kind of like more similar size.
No, it's gonna be a little bit of both. They're gonna get inside and outside. It's gonna be clean at times and it's gonna be nasty at times. It's gonna be a good fight because Keyshawn is going to push for it to be a good fight.
I mean, what does this say about Devin Haney even wanting to fight Keyshawn Davis, knowing a guy that only has 14 fights, only had one title?
Devin Haney has to do these things. If not, then what are we talking about Devin Haney for? Devin Haney, they're not going to let Devin Haney just fight any old guy. So come on, we got to be real about the situation. Devin Haney needs these guys, and these guys need Devin Haney. So I like what Devin Haney is doing because he's keeping the smoke thick. You know what I'm saying?
What are the upsides when it comes down to Keyshawn in this stylistic matchup that you see that is a
Keyshawn Davis is generating buzz with his promotional tactics ahead of the upcoming showdown with Devin Haney, taking a playful cue from the iconic scene in Friday, where Debo, played by Terry Crews, is struck with a brick. Davis visited the actual filming location and humorously suggested he would do the same to Haney. This bold yet lighthearted approach has captured attention and demonstrated his commitment to building hype for the fight.
That's what Dev go by. So Keyshawn, actually, as you see in this video, he went to the actual house from the movie. And he's saying, I'm looking for Debo Dev. Then he picks up a brick and he says, you remember what happened to Debo at the end? He got hit with this brick. Then Keyshawn says, I'm going to hit Devin Haney with one of these bricks. At the end of his fight with Jermaine Ortiz, he called out Devin Haney. Devin Haney is seeking out a big name. Legacy fights is what Devin Haney is, where he's at the age of 27 years old.
After defeating Jermaine Ortiz, Keyshawn Davis called out Devin Haney, aiming for a legacy matchup that aligns with Haney's goal of high-profile fights at 27 years old. Unlike earlier hesitations regarding Lewis Crocker, Davis is now moving forward confidently, signaling he won't back down. Haney's team, led by Bill Haney of DHP Promotions, is reportedly preparing contracts and logistics. Both fighters have publicly expressed enthusiasm, with Haney tweeting his agreement immediately following the call-out. Davis's commitment to competing at 147 pounds, without requesting rehydration clauses or catch weights, underscores his dedication to a full, fair fight. His fearless promotion and straightforward approach are exactly what boxing needs, generating excitement and anticipation for a truly competitive matchup.
Great promotion by Keyshawn Davis. He's not backing down. I thought he was going to back out because he started talking about Lewis Crocker, his first fight at 140 against Lewis Crocker, then Devin Haney later. He's pressing the gas now. This is what I like. If you know anything about father trainer manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, Bill Haney, oh, you know he's already cooking this up. He's already getting the contract and everything straightened out. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. You know Devin Haney's on board. After Keyshawn called him out after the fight, Devin Haney immediately